Well, I thought you was on the broadcast. Nah, that was Tyrone on that too.
Damn, so don't, cause he ain't good. Well, for damn.
Here we go.
I'm just on the phone. Oh man, you goddamn, you look. You didn't score but one touchdown. That was that running play at the end. The other touchdown, that blue shit. I was just trying shit on you. I was trying shit on you.
Scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
Second down now.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off you. I'm Brandon because early on in this game, I got the run. I got the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
I know LeJude up for the play. I had that nigga on 24 hours.
You shouldn't even be on the phone, man. He just lost me.
He ain't scored then. That
nigga talking about you so happy about that.
All day.
Damn, come on, man.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. All day, baby, all day. One, Omaha. Hey, Alpha.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you're talking about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Oh man.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Yeah.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Shit, that nigga went nowhere near that big dude. Run it again. I think you get it this time. Hey. There ain't no goal line, is it?
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go with Williams. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
You better call the timeout then. All right, then. I don't hear no excuses. You ain't did shit. I left you down there. Don't forget that. I put you down there, nigga.
Now Jones.
He ain't doing nothing.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
Fuck you, you ain't waiting on that. You damn sure ain't want no goal line, nigga. You damn sure ain't want no goal line, nigga.
So
pass it in,
the
nigga.
49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Wide receiver.
Here's Rodgers.
Nobody over the
Got
top.
a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
You should be a win for it.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Who? Ah. Is that amen Jane today? It's a leg.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit, Warner. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It was
a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
In the house and everything on me.
Here we go, here we
That
go.
how you play it on Stop the Run?
Here we go. Here we go.
Garoppolo now.
Oh, got him. Got him. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice. Get ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
right here.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And now another one thrown incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
I got it.
Go to your friends, and then go to Benny name, and then when you click on him, go down to his recent activity.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half.
Go to your friends, go to Benny name, click on it.
This nigga think we joking with him or something. Hey, this nigga gonna pass over me, nigga. Like it? I had what, over and what under?
4th and long.
You talking about
recent activity.
That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. 6-0 our score after one.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, that's just showing me y'all YouTube game.
It's on, yeah, I got it on YouTube.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, here's Jones. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in.
Get out.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now.
Get out. PlayStation over there.
How are we going to slow down this running game?
Right there.
Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
I got to go to work.
With the extra point, and the decision to just kick the
Spotted
extra
nigga
point
13
winds
point,
up
then.
successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Put it down.
That nigga been in trade, boy.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start the next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down.
The other day,
gave him great field position, turned into 6 points.
What day you at Charles?
It's amazing what one decision can do.
Nigga, the day before you did it, you didn't play him but one time yesterday. They got beat you 2 times. Day before that. You tried to wait, nigga. You thought I had to laugh all day.
They didn't pick up
Hey, you owe me $40, nigga. You gonna send my cash up.
You see my brother his money?
Yeah, your brother got his money.
Huh?
How he get the money? Up a 3rd and 5.
Which means
That's a good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out.
He got $20 cost on B Pookie, and then he got $20 off of Pookie game.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
What 60
to get upfield.
What it was? 10 to 7.
This is going to result in another first down.
Hey, man, you just got your ass whooped. Man, nobody try to relay that old shit you talking about, man. Hey, nigga, you in the loser bracket, man. What you talking about?
Hey, just send me my $40. That make me feel better about me.
You need to be practicing, nigga.
Coleman on first down.
Hey, you just didn't score there. Hey, you just didn't score there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Under 10, under 10, 10. 13.
For 2-3 motherfucking hours, man.
From the 38,
They just sit in the motherfucking barbershop.
it's the right side here, complete.
What you think we'll stay
This
with
is
the
going to
ball?
result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
You ain't do nothing, nigga. You ain't even said
Their
the
tight
ball.
ends involved. They can move the football.
Oh, yeah.
A nice
He
route,
tipped it up
able
in
to look it
there.
in, and picks up the first down.
He tipped it up in there.
They'll
See,
run
they
on
tipped up
first
in there.
down. It's Coleman, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Who you talking to?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go, nigga.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in
I ain't
this
gonna be
first
there.
half of action.
He said, I won't be there. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I ain't going to be there.
Here we go. 180.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
He gonna keep running. He gonna have more than you.
What we talked about with his coach prior
he gonna have more yards than you.
Definitely one of the better
That's it. Bet that, nigga.
Play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Out of ball,
He's
man.
going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
Touchdown,
He's sacked. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
11.
Oh, square wide the fuck up. That did real wide. Oh.
That's what I do.
Bigger and bigger.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And that's complete
That's
to
something,
Sanders.
nigga, man. Fuck you think you talking to? That weak ass defense, nigga.
And mark him at the 5. Wow,
Ain't nobody
first
giving
and
you
goal,
shit,
and
nigga.
defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
nobody
Not only did they allow the
give you
conversion,
shit,
but a
nigga.
big play as well.
Whip for a full died on your
First
ass,
and goal,
nigga.
and they got to be
I'm
thinking
running
a
this
chance to
time,
get
nigga.
right back into this
As
football
they stop
game.
me.
This is Coleman.
Stop me, nigga.
And he's going to
Stop me,
press this
nigga.
one forward as
You
they
stop
stop
me,
it
nigga.
right around the 1.
Look at that run, nigga. Get off
It'll
me.
be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd
Yeah,
and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them
Second
down
goal,
on this
man.
drive before they finally turned around and
Super
handed it off
well,
on the
man.
last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass back
Oh,
on
he
this
goal line.
drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out to create?
And he'll
Get in now,
take this
Jimmy.
into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jimmy
Should go for 2 on your
in the
ass.
final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the
We'll
board
see.
here in the first half.
Think I figured something out.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7.
Is it, uh-oh.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score,
Let's
six-point game.
go. Told you,
Fairly
nigga.
short
Spotted you,
kick,
nigga.
taking it to 14 here. And they're going to
Spotted you,
start
nigga.
this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Show me some, man. Give me some right here. We'll take an interception right here. We'll get an interception right here. Hey, that's your business. I said, that's your business. We intercepted it. I'm letting you know
ready
that
to get
now.
their next drive underway. Time for a
That
final
is
kneel
Will
down or a
Sankey.
safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you
Get
usually
out.
run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals
You heard it, Tyler. You
because
see
why
Tyler was
not?
there.
Because
Okay,
you're feeling
baby.
it, right? You just feeling
You see
it.
that to the right?
We welcome you back
Look at
live
that. You see
now
what Tyrone
inside the
did?
booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and
see what
ready to
Tyrone did?
rock for the third quarter.
To my okay, Benny. Yeah, hold
So
on
it's the
side
Packers
over.
set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third
Got the
quarter.
lead.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they
Let's
get it
go.
up past the 30.
Oh.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Lead now, they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their
Nigga, I bet that's so quick. I
They
could have
like
had
what
that
they did
nigga
in the
ball.
first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Throwing is
that nigga
Rodgers.
fit?
He's going to float this one deep
Man, who you
right
going to?
side.
Who you going to?
Intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
That nigga
And
threw
a
that
big
nigga to
turnover
Richard
there as
Sherman?
His guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception.
You got to be
second
kidding
half
with
tone
that.
setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set.
That's a
That's the
no-no right
equivalent
there.
of running out the
Tell
wrong
that
door
now.
and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end,
Said,
Kittle.
hey, Jones, that nigga to death, little Howard.
It's second down.
It is what he said.
Much,
Interception.
but it's never a bad idea to try
What
to
is
get the
that
ball
after
into
that?
a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
40 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him.
Ooh,
This might be a
that
first
hard
down. A free 5
I was just
yards
setting
as
up
the
a
defense
mastermind
jumps.
play.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. They will run again with Coleman. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give right side, Coleman. And he'll get up near the
pretty sweet over there, too.
spotted at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air.
What you doing?
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
61, matchbox lights.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Get audible out in the play.
Here we go. 180.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Coleman now. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
The other
Not a whole
right
lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
21.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete.
Oh, where you at?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
I know you're right.
They'll try and get the
Man,
running
just
game
tell you
going.
guys what about no more running.
This has been a familiar
Pick your
sight
pad
all
play,
afternoon as they
Pick your
stop
pad
him
play.
behind the line.
Just told this
Like the
nigga no
strategy.
running, nigga.
Extra tight ends.
I just said
beef,
he
they
told
wanna
this
run the
nigga ain't no
football,
run.
But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Nigga, where you think you going?
Wind up getting 10
Where you
back
think
as
you
that
going?
sets him up for third down.
They're trying to
You
show that they can
still
run the ball
assault
and
too, nigga.
protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you
You
think?
And that's
still
probably
assault,
a good
nigga.
philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, it's Jones.
Just told this
This is
nigga.
going to depend
Just
on the
told this
spot,
nigga.
but it's not a very generous one.
Just
He looks to
told
be
this
about
nigga.
a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
That is so good. I'm working on something too.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rogers going to go on 4th down. And that one nicked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we
Don't be taking that out on that girl.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Slide, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Uh-oh.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Jimmy, baby, let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Hey, throw the ball.
Out again. Dean Lowry, he's the one to get him this time.
He been through the ball. I look back, that bitch still hold the ball.
4th down.
Brandon,
Look at
I think
that.
you
It been
understand the
pump,
type of
baby.
afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. The speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really, with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll go again to Jones.
That ain't it. I told you, you give it and take it away.
Here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Nigga, give it and take it away.
-2 yards brings up 3rd down.
What? Nigga, you got the 2-point, nigga, because I left you on the 32 side, nigga. Let me real. You ain't scored since then. You ain't scored since then. You ain't scored since I left you down there. Do something. Oh, you call yourself running the clock?
And the
nigga, you gotta play.
Run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
These niggas think you running the clock. Who you running out on? Nigga, you gotta get a first down, nigga.
Why show you something?
Yeah, nigga, you could.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You put it up in the air, nigga, I'm going the other way with it.
Rodgers now to throw.
What I tell you, nigga? What I tell you, nigga? You put it up in the air, I'm going the other way with it, nigga. Put your ass off the field, nigga. Told you what I would do to you, nigga. You ain't did nothing. I left you down there 2 times. Nigga, I left you down there on the 32 times, nigga. What you talking about?
Now the door is open for the
I left you down.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead,
left you down now.
You got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return out shy of midfield.
Nigga, you ain't doing a damn thing. Nigga, he burnt, nigga.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
It don't matter. You can't move the ball. Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
And good concentration by him.
You can't move the ball.
And pull in the interception.
They'll start the drive.
Nigga, you can't move the ball, nigga. Move the ball, nigga. I left you on the 30 line now 2 times. You ain't did nothing since then, nigga. You ain't did nothing since then, nigga. You ain't did nothing since then. What you done did? And you ain't moved the ball, nigga. This nigga probably got negative yard. Nigga, what you running that side, nigga? Nothing, nigga. I told you 24 hours out of shoot program on you, nigga. That weak game you got, nigga. That weak game, nigga. You can't do nothing, nigga. I feel good about my team, nigga. We scored, nigga. Hey, we scored. I left. What I told you? I went for it 4 down, nigga. You 2 times down there. 2 times, and you scored out there, nigga. You ain't do nothing.
Possibly a turning
point. You ain't do nothing,
Big
nigga. Move the ball out of here, nigga.
3rd and long.
And you know not to put it up, nigga. You better just try to goddamn get out this shit.
Hey, Ty said tick, tick.
Oh, ain't no tick, tick, nigga. We got plenty of time. The nigga put the ball in. When he moved it, the clock stopped.
Now it's Rodgers. Been able to
Go
find
for it.
Alan Lazard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
What you gonna do, nigga? Hey, man.
First
do whatever
down
you
right
need to
here.
do.
Kill him dead, boy.
Do whatever you need to do. I'm here. I'm here, baby.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home here. Hey, dude.
But it's a big play here.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Damn that nigga. What the hell you talking with, nigga? That nigga threw a jump ball 1-on-1 with my boy, man.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing Charles to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs.
I'm going to work.
I've seen,
I'm going to go to work.
you and I both been in practices where we've seen Hey, third down situation.
It's up to
Big
go to
third
work.
down alert. Lock in here. Fourth down play.
got a minute
Make sure you
and
focus
56
just a little
seconds.
bit extra.
I got
It
too
didn't pay
much
off in
time.
that situation.
Brady, hold
Good
on.
starting
Man,
field
big game,
position
man.
for them as they come up
Big
first
game.
and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's plenty
And
time,
he'll be
dude.
brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
I got plenty
He'll be
time.
taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. It's caught by Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Garoppolo, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Too short of the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Take these,
Well, I'm not keeping your head about you in this situation. No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He's back to throw. And,
Oh, get out of here, man! Get out of here!
Adrian Amos with a
Get out of
and a
here,
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Packer offense ready to get their
Then
next
you
drive
go to the bottom.
underway.
Hey, Nate, I'm
And
ready.
Hold on, nigga. You at
no
the bottom.
timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Me say that?
So it's all
Man,
over.
I keep,
Green
that's
Bay
I keep it.
victory.
Hey, when you
It was
get
a
back,
bit of a strange
hey, when you
game.
get
They
back,
were
nigga,
scoreless
when you
through the
get back,
entire
we
second
playing
half,
for
but
some
the
money,
first half
nigga.
output,
We playing
that's
for some
enough to
money,
carry them to
nigga.
victory.
Cause you
And
trade, I
that's an
gave you
odd
them.
game to watch,
I spotted
isn't
you
it? Because
13.
when we saw the output in the
Nigga, I
first
spotted you
half,
13. You
think
ain't
to
did
yourself,
nothing.
okay, they've got something working here.
Let's
They
see
know
how
what
many
they're
yards
doing.
you
They'll continue
had.
that
You
along.
ran all
But
over me,
instead,
loud.
it's
How
goose
many
eggs
yards
in the
you had?
second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough.
Exactly. I did better than you. I know that. What? How? I pushed the ball out of. You scored 2 times when I left you on the 30. I left you on the 30. I went for it and I went for it 4 died and left you out of.
This has been a presentation
I left you out of. You ain't supposed to sit in. You ain't supposed to sit in the beginning and second.
EASports.com.
You.
With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Yeah. Hey, didn't I tell you can't go over there?
Man.
Didn't I tell you can't go over there? Yeah. I know.
He can't
Hey,
beat nobody
hey,
on the game. He won't try to beat the
didn't I,
team.
come here. Get in here. Didn't I tell you don't go over there? Now you about to go take a nap if you can't listen. Did you hear me? Go in there then. Man, should you be going Uber or something, man? Should you be going Uber or something? Yeah. It's already on. I thought you had to be going. What you still on for? Huh? It's on. Muppet Babies ain't on.
Your call has been forwarded to a...
You got PJ Masks.
man. Go on, bring your ass on the game, man, and whoop your ass on that man.
Got a conference call at 11 after the conference call.
Hey, man, I've been on conference call all morning, man. Shit, that ain't gonna stop nothing.
Got an all-hands conference call I gotta get on.
How you doing? Put it on mute.
Yeah, put the shit on mute.
They ain't got no mother, baby. What you want?
I can't do that. I can put you after the conference call.
Man, scared. Say you scared, man. God damn, man.
You the man that beat your ass one time.
Hey, man. Hey, you let my little brother beat the shit out you his first time playing the game, man. And then you want to call yourself good, man. You can't fuck with me, man. I'm beat the shit out you.
You beat you, man.
He won't beat me. He won't beat me at all. He won't beat me at all.
Yeah, man. You got a methodical way of playing the game, like y'all.
Oh, so now you dick riding on him.
He ain't played but 2 times. Talk about somebody methodical.
Yeah, man ain't played, but he ain't played but one time.
You gotta understand something. Rue played last year. Rue was playing in the franchise tournament with Kudo.
I said, man, don't mind with all that. Niggas got his ass whooped.
He had a whole season we played with them.
That's all we got. Listen, man.
Them excuses, man. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass, man. Y'all just come on.
Did you play them after you playing with somebody that long?
Yeah. Nate said whoop Lil June on ass, boy. I'm talking about beating him.
Didn't I say it ain't no Muppet Babies on?
I thought you played them on. You just watched them.
Oh yeah, I whooped Nate
watch
first
this or
time.
not?
Then he played Lil June.
Come on, you finna go lay down.
Right,
Come on.
I don't know the boy said it.
Listen, don't tell me no. What did I
boy,
just
they told you no lie like that shit. I ain't played for 2 games. Yo, that I whooped Lil June 21 and 7.
You know, you ain't eat chips all morning. Lay down.
Damn, you ain't even let them score. You know.
Nah, man, we gonna go, man. This 24-hour lockdown over here.
room scared.
Yeah, man. Well, how long the conference call gonna last?
Yeah, Alex, guess I gotta beat up
I don't
on
know
you.
that one. They just said out the name. Everybody need to be on their
Change
call.
it. To what? To what?
Alright, man.
Yeah.
That nigga lying, man. They don't need him on the conference call.
Do not go up there. You hear me?
That nigga lying, man. They don't need that nigga on that conference call.
Goddamn, them niggas know where the goddamn light bulbs and shit at.
Hey, man,
You see the game, man. I told the man he couldn't move it. I went for a 4 dive 2 times. I have to be playing, man. When? My last 4th and 4. Oh, I ain't had that much time. I had to go deep. I ain't had time for all that. Oh, niggas see, niggas see a lot of shit when they ain't in the game. Shit. When you ain't in the game, you see a whole bunch of shit. Let me go, man. I gotta do some work, man. This nigga thought I want to get on there. I may have one additional. Let me double check. That way you can not.